In the serene village of Ikere Ekiti, Adewale was a man revered for his industriousness and generosity. Born into the modest farming family, he inherited a strong work ethic from his parents. Over the years, Adewale became a prosperous cocoa merchant, running a successful agro-business that supplied produce to neighboring towns and the cities. Despite his financial success, he remained humbled and deeply connected to his roots. Adewale was also known for his sense of responsibility. As the eldest son, he ensured his younger siblings received education and support. Though his success attracted many admirers, Adewale was selective when it comes to matters of the heart. For years, Adewale has kept his focus on building his business and helping his family, leaving little time for romance. But all that changed when he met Fumi at a friend's wedding in the nearby village of Ado Ekiti. Fumi was a striking, beautiful woman with a warm smile and a kind heart. She was a daughter of a carpenter and had grown up in the modest circumstances. Her grace and humility instantly captivated Adewale. Their relationship blossomed quickly. Adewale was charmed by Fumi's simplicity and dedication to her family. Fumi, in turn, admired Adewale's ambitions and generosity. The couple became the talk of Ikere Ekiti. Their love story celebrated as a union of two pure souls. Fumi's family lived near the river Oluwa in a low-lying area prone to seasonal flooding. One year, during the heavy rains, the river overflowed its banks, submerging the entire community. The government relocated the displaced families to an IDP camp on the outskirts of the village. When Adewale visited Fumi's family at the camp, he was heartbroken. The conditions were dire. Makeshift shelter offered little protection, and food and water were scarce. Determined to rescue his fiancé's family, Adewale sold one of his prized farmland for 10 million naira. He also took out a bank loan of 5 million naira to build a 4-bedroom bungalow for them. The house was completed in a record time, and Fumi's family moved in, leaving behind the hardship of the IDP camp. Adewale's sacrifice not only brought joy to Fumi's family, but also cemented the place in their hearts. He didn't stop there. Fumi's youngest brother, Deji, dreamed of going to the university but lacked the means to pursue his education. Adewale stepped in, funding Deji's tuition and living expensive at Ekiti State University. The family gratitude knew no bounds. Fumi's mother often said, Adewale is already a son to us, even before the wedding. With wedding plan underway, Adewale decided to expand his new business to secure a stable future for his new family. He traveled to Cameroon to buy cocoa and other agricultural products in bulk, intending to resell them in Nigeria at a profit. But tragedy struck. In Cameroon, Adewale was scammed by a fraudulent business partner who disappeared with his money. While trying to resolve the issue, he ran into a legal trouble due to paper irregularities and was arrested by the local authorities. Without connections or resources, he was sentenced to 2 years in a Cameroonian prison. Back in Nigeria, Fumi and her family tried to reach Adewale, but his phone remained unreachable. Months turned into years, and still there was no word from him. The family held on to hope. But after 2 years, they believe the worst has happened. Maybe he's dead. Fumi's mother finally said one day, life must go on. Heartbroken, Fumi moved on with her life. A wealthy trader named David, who had admired her from afar, stepped in to console her. His persistence and care eventually won her over. 6 months into their relationship, they got married. Fumi was 4 months pregnant when she walked down the aisles with David.
3, 2, 1.
After serving his sentence, Adewale was released and returned to Nigeria, determined to reconnect with his loved ones. With a mixture of excitement and relief, he arrived at Fumi's family home. When he knocked on the door, Fumi's younger brother Deji answered. His jaw dropped disbelief. Big brother Adewale, is it really you? The family gathered, their faces a mixture of shock and confusion. Adewale explained his ordeal in Cameroon, the betrayal, the imprisonment, and his eventual release. When he finished, he asked, "Where is Fumi? I need to see her." The room fell silent. After a long pause, Fumi's mother spoke, her voice heavy with regret. "Adewale, we thought you were dead." Fumi waited for a year, but when there was no word from you, she had to move on. She's married now, 6 months ago. The words hit Adewale like a thunderbolt. He staggered back, his eyes welling up with tears. "Married?" he whispered. "He couldn't wait for me?" He sank to his knee, sobbing uncontrollably. The family tried to console him, but their words felt hollow. The next day, Adewale returned to the house he has built for Fumi's family. He demanded that they vacate the property within 1 week and refund his money. Fumi's parents were shocked and challenged him, claiming the house was a gift. Infuriated by their ingratitude, Adewale took a drastic decision. The following morning, he arrived with a tractor and a group of youths. Before the family could intervene, the house was demolished, leaving them homeless. When Fumi heard about the demolition, she was overcome with regret and tried to reach out to Adewale to apologize. But Adewale had cut all ties, refusing to look back at the life and love he had lost. The aftermath was devastating. Fumi's father, unable to handle the shame and stress, suffered a stroke and was rushed to the state hospital. The family's financial stability crumbled. Deji had to drop out of the university. Fumi, upon hearing the news, was consumed by guilt and regret. She tried to reach Adewale to apologize, but he had disappeared, leaving no way to contact him. Adewale left Ikere Ekiti. He moved to the neighboring community, where he hoped to start afresh. The villagers welcomed him warmly, unaware of his past. He began rebuilding his life, investing in a new cocoa farm, and keeping to himself. The pains of betrayal lingered, but Adewale found solace in the simplicity of his new surroundings. But life in Ikere Ekiti was far from over. Fumi's guilt grew heavier each day, and her marriage to David began to show cracks. Meanwhile, Deji, now jobless and homeless, sought a way to confront Adewale. In the new village, Adewale found himself unexpected friendship and perhaps a chance at love. But would his past haunt him? And could forgiveness ever find its way into his heart? Stay tuned for the next chapter of Adewale's journey. It tells of pain, redemption, and the resilience of the human spirit.